Hi YouTube friends, Paige here. It seems like every time I make a video, I see this every single time. And I try to figure out how to put my hair so that it's not as noticeable. It's much more noticeable on the videos than it is just looking in the mirror. It's painfully obvious that I have such thin hair right here. But I'm not gonna mess with it. There's nothing I can do. It's there. You're seeing it, and that's part of it. And it's not from my weight loss surgery, so don't get scared about that. Although I'm coming up on 3 months here in a couple weeks, so I expect to start losing some more hair from it then. So I wanted to do a 10.5 week video update with you guys on my lap band surgery. I started out at 296 before my surgery, and I did a 2-week pre-op diet. So including that 2-week diet, I've lost 43 pounds. So today I weighed 253. Now last week when I checked in with you 7 days ago, I weighed 257. So the last 7 days was a 4-pound loss. And I am 7 pounds away from my first goal, which is a 50-pound loss. So I will weigh 246 at that time. So I'm 7 pounds away. So that's definitely close. I'm very pleased with the 4-pound loss this week. And I'm sure that part of the reason I lost 4 pounds was because I've been running. And so that brings me to the second thing I wanted to share with you. As I finished today the whole 9-week Cto5K program. Yay! I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Never would have ever thought I would finish it. Well, I didn't really finish it. I did the whole 9 weeks, but I can't run 5K. And so my next goal, I'm going to keep running, and my goal is to get to where I can run the whole 5K. To give you an idea of how slow I'm running, today I ran for about 31 minutes, and I ran 1.25 miles, which is slow for a run. I saw snails passing me by, but that's okay. I ran for 1.25 miles, and I can't really believe it. So my next run, my goal is to push that up to 1.5 miles. So I also want to spend the rest of my time from here on out trying to increase my speed because I'm going so slow. So I want to get to where I can run the whole 5K in a reasonable amount of time, which should be about 30 minutes. So it might be a while, but before I get to that point. But that's my next goal. Hannah, will you shut that door, please? So let's see. I also wanted to say to you guys, I would like to share, I don't know if anybody's interested, but I want to share some of the foods that I've been eating out of my food journal. And I want to ask you guys as well to consider doing a video that shares what you're eating as well. Because I cook one meal for dinner for my entire family and I don't do a separate meal for me, I'm really looking for some ideas how to get some variation in our evening dinners. And so I would love it if you guys would share what you guys have been doing, especially if it's a family-oriented meal. I'm going to share with you, I food journal. I journal everything. And so I just use a regular spiral notebook, and every day I write in it. And I write my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner. I write over here, I'm writing my calcium, biotin, multivitamin twice a day, exercise, and my water. I'm not documenting my protein, but I usually kind of judge that, on my own, and I think I'm getting in enough protein. But I wanted to tell you first of all what I eat for breakfast. So every day I have a J-Rob protein shake. I get J-Rob online, and I have chosen J-Rob because it's all natural. It's not sweetened with artificial sweeteners, and it tastes great. So every day I have a J-Rob shake with half a banana, and that comes to, well, 110 calories and 25 grams of protein for the J-Rob, the powder, and then 60 calories for the banana. And I always mix my vitamins in the Magic Bullet, grind them into powder, and I put that in there. I also put in my liquid vitamin B in that drink and blend it up in the Magic Bullet, and that's my breakfast every day. For lunches, what I have been eating, let's see, I have sometimes, like one day I had a half a cup of egg beaters with 2 ounces of ham chopped up, and I made that into an omelet, and I fried that with ham. One day I had leftover Cuban black bean soup. When I made Cuban black bean soup for my family, I made leftovers. I made enough that I could freeze it in single serving containers, and I just know that each one of those is 220 calories. So let's see. One day I had some broccoli chicken bake that I had made with some cheese on it. I love leftovers because that means less cooking on other days. And then I also had half of a PB&J shake that is in the Hungry Girl cookbook. And one day for lunch I had the grab-and-go breakfast cookie from the Hungry Girl cookbook, along with some homemade yogurt that I made. And yesterday my family wanted pizza. We haven't had pizza for about 10 weeks. So for lunch I had a pizza with about 5 or so barbecue wings with ranch dressing and 6 ounces of root beer. And I am very surprised to say that I didn't gain any weight this morning. And that's probably just because of my running. But when you eat pizza, you know, you expect to gain weight. And I did. And then today I had some of the leftover chicken and rice, broccoli bake that I had in my freezer. I didn't eat the rice. And then I had a Light and Fit by Dannon. That's yogurt that has 80 calories. For dinner this week, one night I had made chili. I made a whole bunch, and like I usually do, I make extra so I can freeze it in single serve containers. I had 1.5 cups of chili. I had 1 corn muffin that I made with egg beaters, and I had a tablespoon of Brummel and Brown, which is like margarine. One night I made fractured tacos for my family, and what fractured tacos are is you lay down Fritos on a plate, and you put chili on top of that, along with cheese and lettuce and tomato and sour cream and salsa. And I had a modified version of that. I did not put the Fritos down. I just did the chili with lettuce, tomatoes, fat-free sour cream, a 1/4 cup of mozzarella, and some homemade salsa on that. And one night I made chicken fajitas for my family. That was chicken with onions and black beans and corn, and I put mine on a pita. And I use my own seasonings to make fajitas. I don't buy the packet. It has too much MSG and preservatives and crap like that in there. One night I made pork steak with zucchini and broccoli for my family, along with rice, and I ate the pork steak and the zucchini and broccoli, and I did not eat the rice. And tonight I am making tilapia for my whole family, and along with probably broccoli or cauliflower or something. So my calories for this week, one day I was at 917, one day was 1,153, one day was 965, one day was 1,012, one day was 1,450. That was the pizza day. Anyway, so that gives you an idea of my calories. I try to keep it real close to 1,000 calories. Every now and then I splurge and I go over just a bit. But so that's about what I've been eating this week, and I would love to hear what you guys are eating for your meals, for your lunches and your dinners, because you know, for me, I have to say, I like to eat, and so just because I got the lap band surgery doesn't mean that I want to deprive myself. So share your recipes with me, with all of us, and share your ideas. What are the different things that you eat for your meals? So that's all. I'm out of time. Bye!